Hi guys, I'm Tess and this is TheCrafTessWales. It has been a very long time since I filmed a video. It's been a very long time since I even posted a video, because the last time I posted a video was probably like February, I want to say. I am not sure, but it would have been last year. I mean, at any point it would have been last year by now, because it is 2025. Today I want to talk about my goals for the year. I know you guys are probably sick of these by now. Everybody's probably been posting them like throughout these past like 6 days, because we're only on the 6th of January, but I'm thinking, well, even if I'm late, it's only the 6th of January. I could do this like at the end of the month and it would still be viable for like the rest of the year. So my goals for 2025. Kind of split them up into categories. I'm sorry if I keep looking down, it's because I've got them in my lovely little journal that I've been preparing for the year. I finally got back into journaling and just kind of sitting and planning things and like having some kind of like routine where I just let my brain get put onto paper. It's been really helpful, especially like getting grips with like what projects I want to do, or like what projects I need to finish, because like that's one of my main things. I have about 6, I'm pretty sure, 6 different categories. One of them obviously being crochet. The other one is knitting, because I have recently gotten more into knitting. I like learned how to knit when I was younger, probably about like, I want to say like 7 or 8, I don't know. My 9 taught me when I was younger. All I could do was just knit straight lines. Like I couldn't even like purl that well, to be honest. It took me until a couple months ago to properly learn how to purl, because I wasn't carrying the yarn properly. So like it's kind of embarrassing, but instead of pulling the yarn over the top, I was trying to pull the yarn from the bottom, so like my stitches would get stuck in on themselves, and I'd be like, well, why is it not working properly? Like, why does the ribbing not look like the right way? And I was like, well, it's because you have to go over the top. And it's like, and it just made so much more sense. Once I figured that out, everything else kind of worked itself out. So I'm currently working on a couple raglans. I started one, and like it's gorgeous. Like the way it's worked up is absolutely gorgeous. In here, and I worked up quite a bit of it. Like I'm on the body, I've already split this for the sleeves and everything, but the issue is I've made the sleeves way too big, and B, I just don't think I'm going to wear this. Like it's gorgeous, don't get me wrong, like look how amazing that has knitted up. Like I'm in love with how gorgeous it looks, but I just don't think I'm gonna wear it. But my friend said that she really liked the way it looks and that she would probably wear it, so my plans for that is to ravel it back to the sleeves and take their measurements and just try and finish it for them instead, because like it's using up the yarn and it's still a gorgeous thing to work on. I just know that I'm not going to wear it personally, so I'd rather just finish it and give it to somebody else to get rid of yarn. Anyway, yeah, so I've been learning how to knit. This video is going to be full of so many tangents, because like I just haven't been here. I've been so busy. Like I feel like I need to do like a full-on like video of just like updates and like getting to know me and figuring out, because like I just haven't been on YouTube for a while. Let's get back to where we were meant to be. This video might be a bit long. Categories: knitting, crochet, books, YouTube, my health, and like other personal, more general goals. So that is my 6 categories. We'll start with knitting, because I'm obviously so excited about it. My knitting goals, now that I kind of like know like kind of the basic stitches and how to like manipulate them and kind of do stuff, I'm going like a bit ambitious, but the whole point in it is I want to have projects where I take my time. I just want to sit and just take my time, because with crochet I can do it just so fast, and I end up like just making all of these things like way too fast, and it's just like, it's not really helping the whole having too much stuff, because I just have so much stuff. And the issue with my wardrobe at the moment is like, I love everything in my wardrobe and I will wear everything in my wardrobe, but it is still just so much stuff. So trying to find like where to put everything, and also trying to like not buy into like consumerism too much. Like I'm trying really just to wind down and not buy as much, because I just don't need as much stuff as I have. So I'm trying to just use my yarn, slowly work through things, only make like maybe 2 or 3 things like a year. I know I'm probably not going to stick to that. I think I'm going to lean more into crocheting for other people and knitting for me. So knitting wise, I just want to sit and take a really long time just making something really nice. So like, even if these 2 projects that I've picked just take the whole year, that's fine with me. That's all I want. I just want to sit and learn and take my time. First thing is, I really want to make a pair of socks. My friend has been knitting socks, and like, I'm just so jealous. Like I just want to make my own pair of socks, and like I want to make some like really cool funky colors as well. Like I want like bright pink or like bright orange socks, like really nice like pair of bright pink tonal socks would be so cute. And like I could just sit and like chill in my cozy socks while I'm knitting something else, you know? So I want to knit a pair of socks. The other thing I want to do is make a cable knit sweater. I am so excited. I have already bought the pattern that I'm going to make my cable knit sweater with, just because I had like a specific thing that I wanted, and the whole reason I wanted to make a cable knit sweater was this specific pattern in the first place. And for some reason I was like, oh, I'll have a look at other ones, like kind of figure out exactly what I want. And I was like, no, the whole reason I want one is because of this sweater. So I want this sweater. So I bought it, and it is the Arctic Light sweater by I think it's by Kodovakika on Ravelry. And I found this through watching Breathing Yarn. I think her name is Isabel. She's another YouTuber. She has like been like my fixation like recently, especially while I've been getting into knitting, so it's very easy to fall into wanting to do that pattern. But it just, the way it looks is so gorgeous, and I feel like it would really be something where I just take my time and figure it out and like learn cables and that kind of thing. So that's going to be really interesting. And then my third and last knitting goal is to make an item of colour work. Like I really want to learn colour work knitting, because I can do crochet colour work. Like I love crochet tapestry work. It's so much, like I find it so much fun, but like I like it because I feel like I'm focusing on it, and like that's it. Like I'm not just sat there kind of trying to crochet while doing something else. Like it is my time to focus on that and just take time. So again, like that kind of helps with the whole wanting to take time with my projects and not just rush things and try and finish things like a million miles a minute. Now on to my crochet goals. So you'll find with most of these that I have like just 3 like maximum for my different topics. So for my crochet, I want to finish any of my started projects that I started in 2024. I just want to finish them, get them out of the way, and then like eventually just kind of only focus on either like birthday or Christmas gifts, or like on something that I've been wanting to make myself, or like designing my own patterns, because I have been designing a lot of my own and making them from scratch. I just want to finish those projects So I'm probably going to be doing like a finish, frog it, fix it video soon. Stay tuned for that. The other thing I want to do is finish this really big project I've been working on. I can't say what it is because it's like a birthday gift for someone that I've been working on for like over a year, and like I just need to start it and do it, because like I've started it like 3 times and like had to rejig it so it wasn't like the wrong proportions, and it needs to get done. So I'm just gonna slowly work on that until like their birthday. My third goal is to use up at least 50 balls of yarn. I've already used one, so I'm on my way. The reason I want to do this is just, again, to just kind of cut back on buying yarn and realizing that I have so much already that I don't need to keep buying more unless it's for like a specific special project. So I've said to myself, like, if I want to make things for people or make things like just for the sake of it, I am going to use what's in my stash already, because I have a whole room dedicated to just my stash. So like it's not in the room in my room, because this is my bedroom and I live with my parents again now instead of by myself, because I moved back from uni. So my mum was kind enough to donate her craft room so that my yarn could be stashed somewhere. So I really just need to just use that up, make projects with some cool stuff, because I was just buying into this like, oh, it's pretty yarn, let me buy it, I will definitely make something with it. And it was just like, well, now I'm overwhelmed because I have all these all of these skeins of yarn and no idea what to do with them. So I just need to like use them, work it out, it'll be fine. So, and I think I should be able to do that. 50, it somehow is not actually that much, but I just wanted to make it as an achievable number. Just to like, in the 6 weeks over Christmas while I was making Christmas presents, I used like 36. So it should be achievable. So hopefully that'll help. And like crochet will help more with that rather than the knitting, but yeah, I'm like excited to do that. The next category is books. My main thing for books is to read 25 of them in the year. 25 for the year 25. That's because like last year I set myself a goal for 30 and I only read about 16 books. Just so like, I just thought that once I'd finished uni I would have had more time to read, but my whole life kind of got overtaken by crochet, so I wasn't reading. I would listen to audiobooks, but like I wasn't reading as fast as I used to. So I do still like want to do the whole 25 for 25, 26 for 26, blah, 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 you know, just slowly increase it. There's no pressure on me actually reading a bunch of books. It's more so that I feel like I have stored, like, I have like hoarded a lot of books, and I just need to read them, figure out if I like them, and then if I don't like them, like that's the second goal, I'm just going to get rid of them. If I know I'm not going to read them and I know that I don't like them, I'm going to donate them, because I don't need all of these poor books just sitting around waiting to be read. I you know, like a lot of them I'm like, yeah, I know I will get to it and I will enjoy it. There are other ones where I've just kind of, again, just bought into that consumerism, bought books, gone, oh, it's on cheap, like, oh, I like that, like, oh, that's quite cheap, I'll get it now, and just not read them. Which is just, it's not good. It's not good for the environment. It's not good for me, because I'm stressing out thinking, why do I have all these books? Like, why do I have all this stuff when I'm not going to read them? So I just need to like slowly like lessen my amount. Because the other thing is like, I have these other books that I really want to read, but they're all in storage because I don't have enough room. I don't have enough room to put all these books in my bookshelves. And the bookshelves that I have now have the books out that I have already read, or like old books from when I was younger that I don't really like anymore. So I just need to take the time to get rid of some of the books and donate them to somebody who's going to enjoy them more. Next is YouTube. You guys, I really want to get into a schedule where I post once a week. So that is my first goal for YouTube, is I want to post just one video a week. Like, no, it doesn't have to be more than that, because I know I'm probably not, I'll stress myself out if I try to post more than twice or 3 times a week, you know, because I am currently working full-time because I finished uni. I need to pay off some debts somehow. When I came out of uni, I was in a big overdraft, so it was very much like, send me straight into work. I need money to buy things and like keep up with, you know, my hobbies and such. Also for driving, I had to, like, my driving lessons were quite expensive, but I passed my test now, so, you know, as much as that was expensive, owning your own car is expensive, so I have to keep working, unfortunately. But I do love where I'm working right now, so, and I'm also working nights, so the schedule is kind of weird. I work like 4 nights on, also I'll do like 4 shifts, and then I'll have 4 days off, which is really good for me with my ADHD. Like, I think I would struggle in just a normal 9 to 5, like straight off the bat. It's a good paying job and people are lovely, so I can't complain, really. But it just means that I would probably stress myself out if I was trying to post like 2-3 times a week and still like having this schedule of sleeping during the day and going to, you know, work at night, that kind of thing. So yeah, I want to post at least 1 video a week. I feel like that's doable. And obviously sometimes it'll probably be once every 2 weeks because, you know, things happen, you're allowed to take breaks from things and just chill out, so yeah. And then my other goal for YouTube is to gain 100 subs. 100 subs in a year, especially if I'm like trying to keep up with it. I think I can do that. I hope so anyway. Hopefully you guys enjoy it enough to spread my videos enough for people, but we'll see at the end of the year. We'll have a look back. For now, yeah, really, I like obviously don't want to put a number on things and like stress myself out if I don't get there, but like it's like nice to have kind of like a little bit of a manifestation of people actually enjoying and watching my videos. So we're on to our 5th topic, which is health. I have been a bit more interested in just taking care of myself recently, which is nice. When I was in uni, especially my last year, I just got so stressed to the point where I was just eating a lot to combat the stress, and I was tired all the time, and it felt like I just wasn't prioritizing my health or my self-care. So when I came back home and when I finally like didn't have all this like uni work stressing me out, it felt right to finally just take the step back and take care of myself like I needed to, which has kind of been slipping the past like month, but I think that's just because I've been so stressed with like Christmas and family stuff and all that kind of thing. So, you know, it happens. So I just want to focus on my health, and that doesn't mean me like starting this massive health kick like most people do in January. It just means me maybe taking the time to actually just take care of myself, you know, some more, which is really good because since I've gone to work, I've lost like about 10 kilograms, I think it is, which is good. Like, it's a good thing because I was kind of overweight with how much I was eating. So now it's like a good weight where I actually feel better. Like, that's what I want. I don't really care about how I look. I like how I look, like physically, like my body. I worked really well with my brain to figure out where I am with my body. It's more so I just want to feel stronger and feel less tired and feel less just sick all the time. So that's my main thing. So my first goal for health is I want to work out, or like go maybe once a week. I was on the treadmill quite a bit when I first moved back home, and that really helped me feel better. Like, I wasn't just like straight up sprinting the whole time. Like, I would just put on like some of my favorite like dancey tunes and just like power walk, or like do a little, you know, treadmill workout, which really helped me feel better about myself. So I kind of wanted to start doing that again. But I also want to work on my arms again, because I love the feeling of feeling strong. I feel like quite a few people like that, and I like it when my muscles are more toned on my arms. So and I don't mean like full on like muscle mommy, like you do you boo, you look great if that's what you're going for. For me, like I just want it more like toned and just feeling stronger in my arms, because a lot of the time I do feel like my lower body strength is way more than my upper body strength. The other one is to go for a walk, or just go explore once a week. And obviously, like I'm saying like once a week, it doesn't have to be exactly once. Like if I feel good enough to do more a week, then I will, but like I want to do it at least once, so like that I can just tick that off and feel accomplished in myself, and feel like I've actually taken the time to take care of myself and have like, you know, some exercise, because it's good for you. It is good for you, especially with me. Again, honestly, we should have an ADHD counter of how many times I mention it, but I do have ADHD, and sometimes when I'm in a manic episode, the amount of energy I have is just too much to contain. So it's good to have actual like things that are making me the good kind of tired, because a lot of the time I do have the bad kind of tired, where I'm like just tired because I'm stressed in my own head. Whereas when I'm exercising, going out, like exploring, spending time with friends, that's the good kind of tired. Like I feel like I'm going to sleep like properly because I've spent time like exercising and having a good time. So that's kind of what I want to do. And then for my own personal goals, this is the last category. I want to buy a car. I've been saving for a few months already now, and I've already saved almost like half of the amount that I want to spend on a car, so I'm doing well. Because my main goal is to try and buy a car for my birthday, which is the end of May. So I think I'm on track with how I'm saving, because I saved quite a bit of money over Christmas not buying presents and making them instead, which was really helpful. That should help me with my second goal, which is to move out of this house. I love my mum and dad, and I am very grateful that I get to come home after uni and like have somewhere where it's not as expensive to live, because it's very expensive to live at the moment. Like cost of living crisis, it's hard for everybody, especially young people trying to move into their first home. I have been saving in an ISA since like I was 18, and it's still obviously going to be nowhere near enough to buy my own house. So I just want to maybe at least rent somewhere. But the issue with that is like I need my own car to get to work. So I would have to have my own car before moving out somewhere. But those are my two like main things for this year. And then I really want to just go on holiday somewhere by myself. I feel like I've never really been like away unless it like I'm with somebody else, or like it's for a purpose. Like I feel like I just want to go on holiday somewhere, like book an Airbnb and just kind of sit by myself, do what I want. I know like for a lot of people, like, oh, you're just gonna go somewhere else to do exactly what you do on your normal day of life, but I do just want to go and just take some time and like get to know myself and just have a holiday. I feel like I haven't really been on holiday for a while. Like there's always been, like I went to Spain last year, but that was to help my nan move back over, so it wasn't really a holiday. It was more like, you know, and we did make the most of it, obviously, because who wouldn't going to the south of Spain? It was more of like a purpose of making sure my nan got home safe and she was fully moved back in. So I do just want to go on holiday, and like even if I go with like a couple of friends, because obviously I've never been on holiday by myself before. I've never really stayed in a hotel by myself before. I've never really like gone, you know, to an Airbnb by myself. But like, I'm an adult now. Like as Miss Taylor so said, you're on your own now. But the good news is, you're on your own now. So I just want to go on holiday and just take time by myself and just chill the hell out, basically. That's all of my personal goals and all of my goals in general for 2025. I hope I didn't talk too fast or talk your ear off. If you really need, like, you know, if you need to, you can listen to this on 0.5 speed instead. I'm just really excited to talk to you guys again because I just haven't filmed a video in so long. Like, yeah, it feels really good to finally talk to you guys again. I just really wanted to film this video and just talk to you guys and, you know, talk to you guys about what I want to do this year and maybe just film more videos. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you for listening. And don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, you know it, all that fun stuff. And I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.